In this video, we'll show how you can define server-side validation rules for a list with in-place editing. So you can see we have a simple list over here. I'm going to turn on edit mode and I'm going to make the row dirty. I'll go there and I'll just type in Harry, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to submit the my edits. So you can see that I've got a client-side rule for the city field. So the server-side validation didn't fire because there was a client-side validation rule. So I'm going to go and change that from Boston to New York, and now go ahead and hit the save button. So now at this point the client-side validation is okay, but the server-side validation rules have fired, and it said here that the state cannot be Massachusetts and that last name cannot be equal to Smith. So if we go back into design mode and we open up this list, we can see that for the city field we had a client-side validation rule that said that the city could not be equal to Boston, but for the state field we had a server-side validation rule which said that the state value could not be equal to Massachusetts. So if there is an error, we set the has error property to true, and we set the error text to the actual error message, and then the same thing was true for last name. We went over here and you can see there's our server-side validation. So you can now define validation rules for in-place editing at both the client side and also on the server side. And of course the value of being able to do server-side validation is that you can do much more complex validations that include accessing data from other SQL tables and performing any kind of complex Xbasic validation rules. Thanks very much for watching.